check, check, check. Mic check, mic check. We're live. We're going live for market close. Here we go now. Okay, AMC. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Mark. Just get myself set up. My words, Mark, my words. My channel. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Market close, 23rd of February in the year 2021. The big talk today is about AMC. In a red market, it's green. Apart from American Airlines, that's green as well. GME 4508. I think I'm up on GME. I had some stock on that earlier. We were doing this, if you were watching earlier, we were doing this as a day trade. Let me move this down here, get that off there. Then you can see what's going on the chart. Look at that AMC chart, man. It's beautiful. It's been the same for a few days. It's going up, man. Could this be the start of the squeeze that everybody's talking about? 17, nearly 18% up today. You'd take that every day of the week, wouldn't you? I know I would. Oh, yeah. Show me the money. Well, show me the recovery, because it's not money at the moment. It's still below my average. So it's not money at the moment. It's recovery. Anyway, you got a sign in here. I think I'm up on GME. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Oh, hang on a minute. That's not good. Oh, I don't like that. This is what happened before when things started to go up. They didn't like it. The exchanges, they didn't like it. Let me. I'm just going to grab my mobile phone and see if I can get on my brokerage account that way. Hang on. We're back, because for anybody who didn't see it earlier this afternoon, I bought 20 shares in GME, and I probably bought them quite near the start. I probably bought them at there. No, this what we on here? AMC. Let's go to GME. I probably bought them, really, if I'm being honest. I probably bought them here, something like that. 40. I can't even remember. But we were trying to do this day trade and just get in and get out. So I need to find out. Let me go on my app. Sorry, normally I'd have this on my screen and we could see it, but it doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't like it. Hang on a minute. It seems like maybe. Don't tell me it's offline on the app as well and I can't see what I've got and what I've not got. Yeah, it's down. It's down, so I can't see. I can't see, but I'm sure I bought in for less than $45. 20 shares I bought this morning. Well, this morning America time, this afternoon Central European time, GMT. So I'm probably up, slightly up. I would say slightly up. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I like to think that I'm right. But let's see. Let's see. Anyway, what's going on with the chart? So I think I might have bought around here somewhere, 44 something here. So if that's the case, I'm up. If I bought up here, which I know I didn't, it's a disaster. Or maybe I did. I honestly can't remember. But anyway, it's doing all right. It's recovering. But this is what I'm interested in, AMC. Look at this. Beautiful. We've talked about this before, volume. Look at the volume today. Bit of volume yesterday. There was a bit of volume yesterday. Volume's picked up today. What do we say on this channel? Volatility. Volume drives volatility. Volatility drives price action. And there you can see it for yourselves. You can see it in action there, look. Bish, bash, bosh. There we go. We're in power hour now, so let's see what happens. If you are online, if you want to say hi, say hello, say something, type something, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm here nearly every day because I do have commitments out of my 26 subscribers of YouTube, believe it or not. Until this takes off and I've got at least, I don't know, 100 million subscribers, there's not I've got to keep doing the day job. But I do enjoy coming and sitting here and chatting away, even if it's to myself sometimes. I don't really care. There's me watch going. So, drop by, say hello. I don't bite. All in all, right, let's have a look at some of the other tickers that I'm on. Clovis. Now, they had their earnings call today. Yeah, as expected. Pat speaks. CEO speaks. Bosh. Price drops. Look at that. A little bit of a recovery. Back down again. Sideways trading. Oh, man, this is gonna be another 10 months of pure pain. Really, I should just sell them. I should just get out with the 30 cents a share profit I've got. But I've seen it go up to 11. I've seen it go up to 17. So it's that kind of emotional attachment that keeps you there. And maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should be. I'm learning how not to become emotional. But it's hard. It's hard. This is one of the first stocks I ever bought a year and a half ago. So I feel committed. I feel loyal to Clovis, and that really pees me off sometimes, because 2 weeks ago it was $11 and I should have sold out. I should have seen this $6 coming, because they just love it being at $6. The market makers, they love it being at $6. I should have just sold it out, but I didn't. And that's where we are. What can you say? What can you say? Not a lot. American Airlines, that's up again today. Unsurprising, COVID's coming to an end. Lockdowns are coming to an end. I was thinking about buying 20 of these today. It was either 20 of these or 20 GME, and I went GME because I thought it would give me a better return. Looking at it, I should have gone American Airlines. I'd have had $100. As a day trader, a small cap day trader, that's not bad. If you get $100, it's $100. For putting in the morning and taking out before the market closes. You can't complain, really. But is what it is. It is what it is. What else am I in? BCRX, BioCris Pharmaceuticals, another one. Look at this, look. Yesterday, $12.37. Today, as far down as 10.26. Luckily, I've not sold. It's clawed its way back all day today. I'm in at 10.25, I think, my average on there. My average was a lot lower, but I sold it. I bought at $8 something. It went up to $10 something. So I sold them. I sold everything I had, and I bought AMC. And sure enough, as soon as I bought AMC, bosh, it fell through the floor, and BCRX took off to $10 something. But anyway, I bought back in about, I don't know, a few days ago. I got them at $10 something. Here, look, here's where we bought in. Around here somewhere. 10.25, that's where I bought in. So it must have been here. 17th. I bought back in at 10.25. So, 10.25, 11.15 now, that's 80 cents a share. It's not too bad. I've not got a lot, but, it's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's what we like to say in Englander. So, yeah, what else? NIO, following this for a while. I first bought this at $50. It seems to me, during the day, the market's recovered. It's had its little freak out. I mean, look at that, man. You could have got that at $41. Now it's at $48. You know what I mean? I first bought this when it was $50, and I day traded it all the way up to $62. And then got out at $62 and watched it fall back again. I didn't think it would ever go this low. This one I'm interested in, Plug. Yeah, you see, this has recovered as well. But this, a couple of weeks ago, was a $65 stock. So there's $20 upside there. Golden Cross, Death Cross. So, take from that what you will. But it looks like the market might be just recalibrating itself a little bit. It looks like it might be recalibrating itself a little bit. Ethereum. So this is down, up, down, 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 back up, back down. I hit my stop loss on this yesterday. I was a little bit upset, to be honest, because I got in at a really good price. But actually, I sold for a profit. I made €1,300, 12 or €1,300, can't remember, on 2.4 Ethereum. And to be honest, now is about where I bought it. It's a little bit higher than where I bought it. 2375 is where I bought it. I'm just going to use my calculator. Let's see. Utilities calculator. 2345 divided by 2.4 equals 977. Okay, so I got them at €977. And my stop loss triggered. But €1,200. I think that after yesterday and today, the market has had its little bit of a reset. Things are calming down. It looks like things are starting to even out a little bit, if you would. And maybe things are on the upside. Maybe things are going to start going back up again. Let's see. So maybe now's a good time, because that guy Warren Buffett, he says, I've said it in a few of my videos, be fearful when people are greedy, and be greedy when people are fearful. Kind of like that. So now people are fearful because they're all selling, because they see the price dropping, they start selling. So it's a red day. So maybe now is the day to get in. Do you know what I mean? Certainly on Clovis, for example, this one, you might want to average down. Considering that a few years ago, not even a few months ago, it was at $17. Now it's at $6. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. We've got to keep saying that, just to protect yourself. In case somebody says, you told me to buy this. I didn't tell you to buy nothing, mate. I gave you my opinion. What else we got? Green here. Tellurian. That's green. Actually, it's at 0. But that took a hit. Everything's taken this big sell-off here, look. Do you know what I'm going to do? I want to see if gold did the same. Is it GLD? Gold. Did gold do? Yeah, it did. Look. Gold did the same. Everything sold off, man. Something spooked the market. If you know what it is, let me know. I want to learn. I'm trying to learn what all these little things are, but obviously something's spooked the market today, and I can't for the life of me see what it is, unless they're just saying, it was a normalization and it was expected. I don't know. Right, what's going on with my account here? I just want to log in. GME is a big one for me because we're day trading that today. I want to show you what's possible for. Oh, we're in. Right, here we are. Tesla's going back up. See, everything's going back up now. Now, where did Tesla dip out there? Oh man, I should have bought that when it was under 700. Portfolio. Let's have a look. GME, I'm $23 down on the day. BCRX, I'm $105 up. Now I'm $25 down on GME. So what did I buy at? 45.49 is my average. I won't BS you people. I'll tell you what I've spent because that's how we learn. You know what I mean? We can all sit here and say we've never lost money. That's easy. It's easy to sit here and say we've never lost money, but today I'm losing. When I look at the 3 tickers that I've got on my account at the moment, on this account, I've got other accounts, but on this account, I'm about $25 down all in all. So it is what it is. And that's the whole point of this channel, is to show you it's not so simple. It's not so easy as to say, oh, I put $100 in or $1,000 in or $500 in and I made X amount. You know, and that's what I wanted to do. I want to dispel some of these, you know, myths that are on clickbait. I think they call it clickbait. We're not about clickbait on this channel. We're about reality. Because people have got money and have got money to lose. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want people to lose money. So there's people out there that don't have a lot of money and they think, oh, I'll just do what this guy does on YouTube and I'll make X amount. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you will. But let's see if the everyday person, the average person who has limited knowledge of the stock market can do that. Let's see if they can do that. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I'm here for. So if you want to join that journey, subscribe. It's there somewhere. There somewhere. Subscribe, notify. I try to be online nearly every day. I can't do it every day. I've got a normal job that pays the bills. So I can't always be online every day as much as I'd love to. But what I do try to do is make short videos. So there's at least some content every day. I can't go live every day, but I try to make sure there's some content every day. It's something I'm working on. It's new for me. It's a new venture. It's only a couple of weeks old, this. First milestone I want to achieve is 100 subscribers. If I get 100 subscribers, I get a custom URL from YouTube. Beautiful, isn't it, eh? Mark my words at youtube.com/mark my words. How's that? Justin Bieber nicked my name, just so you know. I had it first because I was born before him. Don't tell him that though, because I look younger than him, so he won't believe you anyway. But that's the plan. Get 100 subscribers, and oh choi oi. That's Vietnamese. That oh choi oi. It means oh my gosh, oh my god. It means. I learned that when I was cycling through Vietnam. I spent 6 weeks cycling through Vietnam. From Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. Actually from the border with Laos to Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. So it was a long way. And I learned along the way that when you're haggling in the markets, if you can have a bit of humour, that's what they like. So I used to turn up and say, how much is that? How much is this? How much is that? And they go, oh, $3, $5. I look at them, I go, oh, choi oi. And it means, oh my God. And they look at me and go, And then they start laughing and it kind of breaks the ice in the haggling process. And then you can start haggling, you know, and you can start getting the real price. You'll never get the real price. You'll never get what the locals pay. I remember going through Laos, as some people call it, Laos. The most bombed planet on the planet. Start again, Mark. The most bombed country on the planet, believe it or not. Not even from the Second World War, it's from the Vietnam War. The Americans dropped more bombs on Laos than they did actually on Vietnam, because that's where most of the Viet Cong, they used to go and hide in Laos. So it's the most bombed country on the planet. Strange but true. I'm full of useless information like that. Anyway, I was cycling through Laos and I stopped at one of these little roadside, shanty type things where they sell snacks and whatnot. And I said to the guy, I said, "Oh, I want to have some water, please." And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "I want a big one, a big 2 litre bottle." And it was about 1,000 Lao kip, if I remember rightly. It was about 1,000 Lao kip for a 2 litre bottle. He said, "I don't have the big ones. I've got the small ones, the little 500 litre ones, half-litre ones." So I said, "All right then, how much are those?" And he said, "Oh, they're 1,000 each." What? He said, "They're 1,000 each." I said, "Well, I'm not being funny, mate, but 2 litres for 1,000, you get 4 of those, so 250 each, yeah?" And he was like, "No, mate, 1,000 each." And I was like, "Oh." And that was it. I decided not to trade with the guy because he wasn't for budging, and he wasn't. Listen, fair play. We were fair play. I'm not really sure it was, but we were Westerners traveling through a poor country where he thought that maybe he could make a quick buck. But what I learned as I was traveling that region, that whole Southeast Asia region, was there are those that will take advantage of you because you're Western, and they automatically assume that every Westerner is rich, really. And there are those that are extremely friendly and helpful, and there are those that will try and play the game, And if you play the game, it makes it a little bit more fun. So what I did was every country I went to, I learned a little bit of the language, and I learned a phrase that would bring a smile. And "Oh Choi Oi" in Vietnam brought a smile. So I kind of carried that with me for 6 weeks, and every time there was a haggle to be made, I would start when they gave me their opening price. I would go, "Oh Choi Oi," and they'd look at me like in some wonderment, like, how does this foreigner know how to say "oh my God" in Vietnamese? But it carries a lot. It carries a lot of weight. So if I can say one thing, take one thing from this channel, like, you might be here for the trading, you might be here for the training, you might be here for the travelling. Take one thing from this channel, learn a few words of the local language for every country you're planning to visit. It will carry you a long way, really a long way. I learned that in America. What I learned was, if you learn to speak a bit of American, they love it. Especially if you speak it in a British accent. They love it. "Hello, miss. Have a nice day." They kind of look at you and go, "Oh, it's so amazing." And then you do the Hugh Grant. "Yes, I know. Well, yes, well, I'm joking. I'm joking. But you go through life, you learn these things. You don't get to my age without learning, learning a few things. Anyway, back to back to the purpose of this evening. Closing market, AMC. Let's see what's going on. Volume up, down, up, down, up. So the last couple of trading days, there's been a little bit of a kicker at the end of the day. So I'd like to see that again, to be honest. That would be quite nice. And kind of, if you see there's a kicker there, that's the end of yesterday. Last Friday, let's brush this up. I mean, last Friday was a beautiful day. It was a nice curve day, but a nice little kicker at the end there. Let's get rid of that one. And then if we go over to yesterday and just zoom in a bit of yesterday, it's not as obvious here, but it's a bit of a kicker up yesterday as well. So if we get the same, let's have a look. Day before. This is last Friday. I like last Friday. It was a good day. So again, Thursday, it wasn't so great, but even at the end of the day, there's a little. You can see that there's a little uptick there, and these are only. These are 5 minute candles, so each the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, the last half hour it was picking up. So these are the things that I like. You look for these patterns, you look for the regularity of things. And there's other things that you can look for. Today's been a good day on AMC, that's for sure. So, this is where we opened today. And I said yesterday, it always opens on the up, it comes back down a bit, then it comes back up, and then it tends to go sideways like this. But what I've noticed over the last few days let me delete that one. What I've noticed over the last few days is it starts like it normally does, and then it starts evening out, but then for the rest of the day it kind of curves up a little bit. I'd be interested to see if it kind of finishes. You'll have to excuse me. There. Let's see if it finishes around there today. Just carries that trend upwards. Chelsea's playing football now. My team, Chelsea Football Club, we're in the Champions League in Europe. We're playing Atletico Madrid. Let's see what's happening. News, sports, today, Champions League. 0-0 at the moment. That's all right. Atletico are a good team, the top of the Spanish league at the moment. So Leeds beating Southampton in the Premier League. So 0-0 at the moment. 0-0. Never mind. Yep. See, we're getting that little uptick now. I'm just wondering if it's going to follow. If it will follow the same. Last 30 minutes or so, and it's just going to curve up like that. That would be nice. I tell you what. An $8 finish would be nice, wouldn't it? Not for any other reason than psychological. These market makers might have another reason for it, but for me it's psychological. These little victories. Let's call them victories. I think I might be up on my GME stock by now. 44.59 I think I bought them for. 45.49. So, oh gosh, we're quite a way away. I'm $18 down. So no matter what happens on that, I'm closing it at the end of trading. 1 minute before 4 o'clock, I'll close that. 4 o'clock Eastern Time, America, which will be 10 o'clock Central European Time, 9 o'clock GMT. I'm like a walking, talking world time zone. I remember in the army we used to do everything by Zulu. It's Zulu hour. What does Zulu mean? Well, it's Zulu hour. That's great. I don't understand. I did, of course I did, but, you know, when you're first learning, I need GME to get moving. AMC, brilliant. I love it. It's a good day. 16.5% today so far. I mean, who wouldn't take that, really? Who wouldn't take that? It looks to me like shorts are covering. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's have a look at Fintel and see how many shorts have been returned. How many shares have been returned. Yesterday it was 1.2 million. It went from 450,000. Then it was 1.2 million. So somebody had sent back 850,000. What is it today? Let's have a look. 1.4 million. So there's 200,000. That was 15 minutes ago. So there's 200,000 shares more than yesterday, and I've not seen these from today. So I don't know. It could have gone up and down, up and down. The long and short of it is, there's more shares available for shorting than there was yesterday. Which suggests to me shorts are covering and they're not re-shorting. So that's what we need to keep seeing is that number going up. Because the more that number goes up, the more the price goes up. And that to me is shorts saying we've had enough, we can't take any more, we can't afford the interest, we're getting margin calls from our broker. And we've just got to knock it on the head and suck up the losses. So, you know, and once that starts to happen, it starts the ball rolling, and that's when momentum kicks in and volume kicks in, and with the volume comes the volatility, and with the volatility comes the price action. So, you know, that's what you're kind of looking for on this. American Airlines has done today. That's Tellurian. That's just green. American Airlines, that's green. 45 cents. I was looking at buying those earlier. I didn't bother. I took GME instead. Another wise decision. Another wise decision from Mark's Trading. You know what I mean? Don't mark my words. That's all I can say. Because some of the decisions are not the wisest in the world. But we live and learn. We live and learn. If you're not prepared to fail and learn, there's no point in even trying. Because you can't be perfect all the time. AMC 761. 16% up today. Let's see if we get a nice close. But this, I love it. Really, I love it. Pump, sell off. Up all day long. All day on the upside. Thank you very much. A little bit of a sell off there. That was today, actually. But last 2 days, that shows the trend. This is today. Bit of a pump, bit of a sell off. Up all day. Thank you very much. Look at that compared to... that's 2 days there. That's the last 2 days from there up to there. Compared to the last... let's start here. 8th of February. So, look at that, look. 8th to the 22nd of February. 14 days, 2 weeks. 2 weeks sideways, and now it's starting to ramp up again. So if anybody can tell me, no, Mark, you're wrong, it's not going anywhere, well, I kind of dispute that. And there was some people saying yesterday, because there was that statement put out by Cuomo from New York. New York cinemas to open. Let's have a look. This should bring up Cuomo. Here we go. New York Times. COVID-19, US surpasses 500,000 deaths, a monumental loss. President Biden, blah, blah, blah. Where are we? Why is that? You see, this is what annoys me about mainstream media. You click on an article that says cinemas, movie theatres are going to reopen, and you get that. You get, oh, it's dead. People are dying. But well, we know people are dying, and we're really sorry about that. But I clicked on an article that said movie theatres will reopen, and you send me to a link that takes me to, Biden and Harris talking about 500,000 people dying. Now, if that's not targeted propaganda, I don't really know what is, because that's not the article I clicked on. We did it. I'm going to watch this video back. I'm sure I clicked on the article that said about movie theatres opening. If I wanted to know how many people have died in America and what Biden and Harris are saying about it, I'd put that in Google search. So please don't redirect me. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo will allow movie theatres in New York City to open with a limited audience capacity for the first time in nearly a year. Okay, great. When was this? Yesterday, I think. 22nd, yesterday. Okay, so what my point is, you can't now say that this is all based on yesterday, because this here. This is when Cuomo made his statement. Oops, get rid of that. Here, this is when Cuomo made his statement. Look at that, it pumped it right up. So today's a new day. So I'm not going to accept that we went from 660 up to let's see, the peak here, 788, just because Cuomo said that cinemas can open part-time. I don't buy into that. What I do buy into is this is a good stock. That's what I buy into. And, people are buying it for the right reasons, because before the pandemic, it was $20. It was $20 a stock. So even without this pump and dump, or pump and squeeze, or whatever you want to call it, even without that, people were interested in buying it, It's pumping, it's going now. 770 now. How long we got left? 14 minutes. I'd like to see it finish above $8. I think if we can get, somewhere here for the finish, that would be just beautiful. Thank you very much. Let's put it up. Let's put it up there. Let's raise our expectations. Aim for the stars. Why not? If you don't aim for the stars, you're never going to get there. But yeah, for sure, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it go up above $8 for the close. Who wouldn't? It's a good week, man. It's a good week for trading so far on this. Maybe not on your other stocks. I think it's fair to say we've all lost money this week somewhere. And if you haven't, you're a lot smarter than me. Drop me a message and let's talk. Because if you've not lost money this week, I want to hear from you. Really, I've got some money to put in, so let's dance, as they say. This is, you know, let's see if we can get above $8. I'd love it. I would. If we could get above $8. Let's stick it on the 1 minute. See what's going on. Well, we might actually struggle to make $8, to be fair. But you never know. You never know. It might surprise us all. At the end of the day, it's going up. That's all that matters. It's going up. 17%. I mean, you not get that in the bank. So what? Do you know what I mean? That's 17%. Imagine going bank saying, I want to put some money in the bank, and tomorrow I want to make 17% on it. They'd laugh at you. They'd laugh you out of the bank. They'd say, what the hell are you talking about? Right, we've got some resistance here that I can see. Again, these lines are all in my eyes. There's nothing, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing complicated about this. It's simple ergonomics or aesthetics. I don't know. What does ergonomics mean? It's simple aesthetics. What can I see? What looks nice? Right, that looks nice because that's quite uniform. So that tells me Bosch failed, Bosch failed, Bosch failed, Bosch failed, Bosch failed. Resistance. There. Bosch failed. So what we need to do, we need to be looking to make in the next, let's do what we normally do and draw. Let's draw the close. Hey up. What's that? What is that? I've no idea. Let's get rid of that. Let's draw. let's at least draw a straight line. Where are we? Here. Here's the close. There. So we'll pull that down. That's our target for today. What I'd like to see is, and this puts it into perspective, I'd like to see this. Probably not going to happen. So let's settle for this. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. Let's leave those lines on there and see if we can do either of those, because they both indicate a break of the... go away. They both indicate a break of this here, which is what we're looking for, so that tomorrow we can come in and we're off to the races again, and we start on a positive foot, and we get out of there. Get yourself out of there, man. Get rid of that one. There we go. So let's see. I mean, it's probably going to do something like this. It might go up there, test bounce, test bounce, test bounce, you know, and come back down again. Who knows? Nine minutes we've got left. 9 minutes to the close. Let's make it a bit bigger. Go away, man. That should be it. Yeah, there we go. Make it a bit bigger so we can see what's going on. Then we can see what the target is. So I was probably a bit generous with that. When you zoom in, you can see where the real lines are. Come here, rat bag. Put that there. It's probably a bit more like that, to be honest. But yeah, 8 minutes, quite a few sellers here. You know, so that's probably going to drop off, which it is doing. A bit of a battle there going on, mid to high 70s. It's interesting, man. I like it. It's interesting. What's everything else doing? BCRX, that's clawed its way back. I'm pleased about that because that was one of my safe bets, actually. Believe it or not, it's one of my safe bets. Clovis, man. That's gone, man. That's an awful day. And that's going to take, really, that's going to take so long to recover. You're looking at, like, I'm going to put my head above the parapet now, and I'm going to say Clovis won't touch $7 for the next 4 to 6 weeks. If that. It'll sit around 666, 690 region for the next 4 to 6 weeks. That's my prediction. So we'll keep an eye on that. And that is literally just from watching Clovis for a year and a half. And trying to recognise some behaviour. How are we doing here? Yeah. So I think the steep curve's out. I don't think we're looking at $8 today, so we'll take that out. Maybe we can push, let's. Okay, it's not going to let me do it, but let's move this, actually. Let's see what we get. They're about the same, aren't they? Jesus. So let's say we're going to finish about where the resistance and the end of day trading cross. Let's see if we finish around there somewhere in that target area there. What have we got left? 6 minutes. But again, nearly 18%. Look, it's nearly 18% up. So please, okay, it's not spectacular finish, but it's 18% up on the day. So, there's the resistance there. It's bang on with there, look. So I don't I defy anybody to say, no, Mark, I'm not happy with 17.4%. I need more. Well, if you need more, get down the casino, because that's probably the only place where they're going to give you quick odds to try and make your money. So the good thing is the 50 SMA, which is this gold one here. I say it's gold, I'm colourblind. It looks gold to me. The 50 MA is staying above the 200 MA, which is it's a bullish indicator. So I'm quite pleased about that. And what you might notice here is, let's get this on. You see these bars here, they're respecting that line. Even here, look, they're respecting the moving average, which is also a bullish indicator, because if it started dropping below this, like this, it's not a good sign, because ultimately it'll tail off, and this SMA line will keep going up and eventually gets lower and lower and lower, and this will carry on, and then when they cross there, that's called a death cross. Let's see if there's one on here, actually. Golden cross, death cross, there you go. What was going on there then? This is before the big pump. before the big price jump that was. Yeah, so here you see, this is a good example. So here we've got the 200 MA crossing over the 50 MA, which generally represents a bearish signal. And you can see all the way down. We went from, when that crossed, let's have a look. We went from, let's say here, high 572 right down to 552, it looks like, was the low there. That's right up there. There's a candle there. So here, this one, 549. So it dropped right down. So again, if you're a big player, if you've got 1,000 shares, that's some money that you're losing. If you've got more, it's a lot more money that you're losing. If you're an institution that buys hundreds of thousands of shares, it's a hell of a lot of money that you're losing. Oh boy, tired man. 10 o'clock Central European time, nearly at market close. Let's see what's going on. Oh, it's had a bit of a sell-off by the looks of it. Yeah, just selling off into the close. That might be profit takers, day trading profit takers. It's not a big sell-off. So that's probably people at the end of the day saying, do you know what? Thank you very much. I've had a great day. I've made me money. I've made me 16%, 17%. Way up. Whoa! All these buyers in the close. Look at that. Hello, precious. Right, that's it. Game over. So we finished 17.5% up. GME. 2 point something percent down. That had a sell-off at the end, look. Oh, I didn't sell my GME, man. Oh, man. Now I'm stuck with them until tomorrow. So if that price crashes in the night time, after market, I'm done for. Oh, boy. Welcome to marksamateurtrading.com. Good thing is I'm $8. I'm $8 in the pocket, in the hole for GME. So not too bad overall, really. Not too bad overall. And maybe there'll be something in the post-market. Maybe it'll, post and pre-market. I've spoke before about that. I don't really follow that too much because it's all a bit of a dark world, a bit of a dark art. Some brokerages let you trade pre and post-market. Most don't for retail investors. So I tend not to look at that too much. But that's it. End of the day, quick summary. AMC, 17.5% up. Finish price, 770. It's absolutely beautiful, man. I believe in this. Something's happening. We're clawing our way back. We are salvaging the situation. Tellurian, look, finished 1.5% up. Quite unexpected. American Airlines, that finished up. What else? BCRX, slightly down, slightly disappointing, but good recovery really. I mean, it was right down here. It was at $10.50. So good recovery. Clovis, you just break my heart, mate. Really, you do. I want you to succeed because you're making drugs to fight cancer. But gosh, every time that Pat Mahaffey speaks, every time the CEO speaks, it's down. It's down, and there's nothing more. I can't say anything different. It's down. What can I say? Every conference call when he speaks, price drops. I should have known. I should have known. This is this is the objectivity versus subjectivity versus emotional part of investing. Because I didn't sell those yesterday because I was hoping they'd do better, but I knew they wouldn't. I knew it was going to tank today. I even posted on StockTwits. Let's have a look at StockTwits here. I'll open up a new window and I'll show you my comment this morning for StockTwits. Here we are. Let's go on here. StockTwits. This is what I put. I put this morning at 20 to 8 UK time. Our only hope here is better than expected earnings report. From painful experience, I learned that when Pat speaks, price falls. He is dire at presenting. Then I put, it's another disaster. And then some guy, Soccer Den, put moron. Well, that's after the price had dropped 7.5%. So who's the moron? So I put on here, okay, dude, check my earlier post where I said, Pat speaks, price falls. It's the same every single time. I'm a long-term holder here, so take your attitude elsewhere, moron. That's it. You know, that's StockTwits for you. These are people that say, I've just bought 100,000 shares. Yeah, and you're on StockTwits? I don't think so. But that's, you know, I called it. I called it this morning. That's what was going to happen. He would speak and the price would fall, and that's what happened. That's not me being big-headed. That's not me being, you know, trying to be clever or saying that I know more than anybody else, because frankly, I don't. I'm an absolute amateur at this. But I have followed that stock for 1.5 years, and after 1.5 years, you start to recognise trends, and if you don't, probably trading's not for you. So, you know, that's all I've got to say on it. I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed, but not disappointed because it's not unexpected. I should have sold yesterday. That's my bad. I didn't learn from it. Hopefully you will, and you'll see the mistakes that I make, and you'll learn from those as well. And we learn as we go along. Anyway, it's been a great day for AMC. Finished 17.5% up on top of the gains that they made yesterday. The march is on. We're marching on. We're going to make some money on this. I can feel it coming. So GME day trade didn't work out because I didn't sell them because I forgot. Again, living proof that as an amateur, you've got a lot to learn. You know, day trading is all about being present, being in the moment, selling at the right time. Well, I missed that opportunity. So I can just hope that tomorrow presents another opportunity to sell shares, GME shares at a profit. And we'll take it from there. BCRX was out of my control. Clovis, I should have took control yesterday. Welcome to the world of amateur trading, where I closed the day with a profit of £2.30. Pro rata, that means I'm earning about 20p an hour. Amazing. Anyway, it's been great. It's been fun. I love it. I'll do it for free. I'm doing it for free. So, hey, listen, have a great evening. Look after yourself. Take care. I've got to find me stream switching off thing. Where is it? Not there. Live streaming YouTube. There it is. Move that down there. Anyway, troops, have a great evening. Have a great day wherever you are. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm back on tomorrow for Market Open. Join me. Mark my words. If you like the video, subscribe, hit like, hit notification. Trying to get to 100 subscribers so I can get the custom URL. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Have a great evening. I love you. Bye, troops.